Hello, hello. Welcome. And let's chat about the 30 days. So I'm Cheryl, in case you didn't know that. And our guest today is Melissa. Melissa, do you want to give yourself a quick introduction?
Yes, hello everybody. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Melissa. Like Cheryl said, I live outside of DC in Falls Church, Virginia. I've got 3 kids and a dog, and I'm a former teacher, loving Arbonne and celebrating doing 6 years so far.
Awesome. Thank you. Melissa just promoted in her business too. So that's exciting. Okay, so what we're here to chat about is the 30 days. So, Melissa, if you can think back to the first time that you did the 30-day reset, what
Mhm.
made you decide to go ahead and jump in and give it a try?
That's a great question. First of all, I already really loved our protein shakes. I loved having them for breakfast. So I knew that piece was already taken care of. I knew that I could handle 2 shakes a day. I knew I could mix it up and do a different shake at lunchtime. I knew that would save me time. I also, I love healthy food for the most part. I like some unhealthy things too, but I knew that for a time I could certainly eliminate these tricky foods. I knew I could eliminate them for 30 days. So I figured it's worth a shot. If I fall off the wagon and get back on, is that the worst that can happen? So
Good point. Good point. And did you figure out that there was anything that you maybe didn't react well with and maybe would stop eating or drinking?
for sure, for sure. So the biggest thing I would say is realizing that coffee was not really my friend, especially if I had more than like 1 cup a day. It was affecting my sleep, it was affecting my anxiety. So eliminating coffee really helped me to see that. The second thing I think I realized was gluten. While I don't think I have an allergy per se to gluten, I would say that I do have a slight sensitivity. I do notice a difference when I eat that. So each time I've done the 30 days, I know we're just talking about the first time, but
No,
each
go
time
ahead.
I learned something more about what I can and can't handle. And so I definitely cut down on bread. Where I used to be the girl that chose the sandwich over the salad, I'm now the girl who's choosing the salad. Um, so yeah, those were some of my changes. It really helped me sleep better. I lost 12 pounds the first time I did it. I can't remember how many inches off the waist I lost, but um, it was really a great reset for me and taught me a lot about my body. And I think that's
Yeah.
important. It's what you learn.
And if you're watching this and you're just kind of looking at the 30 days and you're not sure, the reason I asked that question is because at the end of the 30 days, you're free to put back into your diet. I hate to use the word diet, not diet as in deprive,
Sure.
but
Yes.
you're free
What
to
you
put
eat.
back some of the things we eliminated. And so people typically find that there might be some things that they would feel better without. And so that's great information. Thank you. Did you feel like you were always hungry when you were doing the 30 days?
Never. No, as a matter of fact, before the 30 days, I forgot to mention, I had a struggle with blood sugar issues. And I knew that that usually meant that I was not balancing what I was eating and maybe a little bit more on the carb side, especially simple carbs. Um, and so when I did this program, not only was I never hungry, if I was hungry, I could get a nutritious snack that would be filling, like some carrots and hummus, green apple and almond butter, handful of nuts, hard boiled egg. But before, when I did the 30-day, never did I have that blood sugar drop, that plummet. I think part of it too is like spreading out, like having your snack in between meals and really eating smaller portions perhaps every few hours. It really helped me stay regulated, especially what I was eating helped a lot.
Yeah.
So as someone who suffered from hypoglycemia her whole life, it's really been something that's helped me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have to say in here, because we have to say this, that of course, everyone has different results. Everyone should expect to have different things, different benefits and different things happen with the 30 days. We don't, of course, guarantee any results in particular. Tell me, Melissa, did you feel like if you needed help figuring out what to eat or what was ideal to eat, did you know where to get help and information?
Oh, yes. And I certainly did. I reached out to you and Mary whenever I had a question or I wasn't sure, or maybe I fell off the wagon and was feeling really bad about myself that day. You guys were very approachable and available. Plus, you were able to point me to the tools that would help me as well, which is, in our group, checking into files and recipes and things like that. You were always able to point me in the right direction. So very supportive group, which I really appreciate.
Always happy to hear that too. And we have a Facebook group for people doing the 30 days. And that's what Melissa's referring to, that has recipes and has different tips each day to help you stay on track. So I see that we're getting up to our time. One of the things that we added more recently in the 30 days was kind of a mindset piece, talking about how it's also important how you see yourself in your mind when you're trying to get healthier. Do you think that's kind of an important piece for you also?
It's a huge piece. And I think it's a relatively newer piece that we started incorporating. And I think it's, if not the most important thing, it's one of the most important things. It's truly helpful in how you see yourself and how you want to honor yourself and your body. And perhaps what changes you might want to see and how mindset affects those and how you want to visualize yourself feeling better, having clearer skin, having more energy, feeling in control too. I find when I'm off that wagon, like I was on a road trip a couple of weeks ago, Chex Mix, Snickers bar, like
Cocktails, not on the
right,
road,
right.
but
Yeah, exactly. Well, if I wasn't driving. No, but it's like for me, it's like once you start, it's like snacking on chips. Once you start, you keep going. Well, same with 30 days to healthy living. Once you start that healthy pattern of eating, somehow you keep going with that too. It's that momentum. It can go either way.
I love that. Yeah.
A new realization. I just had this moment. So I just want to say real quick before you wrap up, I just hope that this helps somebody either get off the fence or just be informed more and make a good decision for themselves. I really hope this is a valuable tool to help someone out there.
Yeah, it's so satisfying. I mean, for me, so much has changed about just my shape, size, health over learning all of this and doing the 30 days multiple times. And so it's so satisfying for us to help other people do that.
That's the best part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I've taken care of me and I'm obviously still a work in progress, I get to take care of other people. That is the best part.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Okay. Well, I was just making sure I recorded this correctly. It seems so, and we don't want to keep you on too long. So thank you, Melissa.
My pleasure.
Wherever you're watching this, put comments below, ask questions. We will both monitor and we can come back and answer your questions, and have a great day.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. Have a great day too.
Bye.
Bye.